Hi everyone, I'm Tristan. Welcome to today's lesson where we are going to look at another difficult TOEIC question or difficult grammar question and find out how easy it is to solve. So before we start, please subscribe, like, share, those wonderful things. Let's get started. Here is the question. Now pause your screen if you need time. Okay. The key thing is we need to look at the whole sentence. Do not stop reading at the blank. Do not stop reading after 2 words or 3 words. Try to gain an understanding of the whole idea. Let's look at some key vocabulary. Okay, the first is the airing of. So this is from the verb air, and air means broadcast, put on TV or radio. For example, the channel aired the UEFA Championship game. It was watched by approximately 100 million people worldwide. They put this on TV. Or, the airing of the game was a success for the channel. Okay, so if you say the airing of, you're saying the broadcast of. All right, the next term is when they say there has been greater concern amongst the public related to the dangers of excessive sun exposure. Let's look at excessive. Excessive means too much, an extreme amount, and it's usually negative. For example, there is an excessive amount of pollution in the river, so the river is extremely polluted. Or some people get angry, but his level of anger is excessive. It's just too much. He gets way too angry. And of course, excessive comes from the verb exceed, which is to be above a level, be higher than. And the form is noun exceeds noun. For example, my height exceeds 170 centimeters. So my height is 171 centimeters or taller. Okay. So now we know that vocabulary, and let's start by eliminating the answers that are definitely incorrect. First, let's eliminate D. Within is used to tell us that something will be completed between an amount of time. For example, it is 10 a.m. I expect to finish the project at or before 4 p.m. I expect to finish the project within 6 hours. It is Monday. You will see her on Friday. You will see her within 5 days. So you might see her on Thursday. You might see her on Wednesday, but Friday will be the latest. So you will see her within 5 days. If you look at the context of this sentence, within does not make sense. The airing is not a clear amount of time. Okay. So if you said within a month of the airing of the news story, there was greater concern, this could possibly work, but not within the airing. That would be strange. So let's eliminate another answer. Let's eliminate while. Why? Well, when you use while, it is not followed by a true noun. It can be followed by subject verb or verb ing when talking about time. Let's look at an example. While I was watching the movie, I ate popcorn. Correct. Or, while watching the movie, I ate popcorn. Correct. If I said, while the movie, I ate popcorn, this is incorrect because the movie is not a gerund, and also it is not subject verb. By using the airing of in this question, this is considered a true noun. If it was just airing, you could use while, but because it's the airing of, this is a true noun, so I cannot use while. Let's look at one other example. While I was meeting the manager, I fell asleep. Correct. While meeting with the manager, I fell asleep. Correct, because this is a gerund. While I'm meeting with the manager, I fell asleep. This is incorrect because meeting here is being used as a true noun. Okay, so we know it's not while. So we have two options left, since or during. Well, the answer is not during. Why? This is all about the whole sentence. This is why you need to read the whole idea. Let's highlight the key section. It says, there has been greater concern amongst the public. When you start a sentence with during, the main clause is almost never present perfect because during is a specific time. So, using present perfect is strange. Let's look at an example. During the show, I fell asleep. Okay, this is both in the past. During the airing of the news story, I felt scared. This is in the past. It's a specific time. Once again, using during noun and then having present perfect, so subject has or subject have verb as your main clause is very uncommon. Can you think of any example where you would use during noun present perfect? I can think of one. In the last year, during medical appointments, I have felt nervous. So this is sort of focusing on in the last year, what we are still in. And it's not just one medical appointment, it's more of a pattern. It's several medical appointments. I have felt nervous. But this structure is very rare. So it is not happening with during the airing of the news story because this is not happening many times. So therefore, the answer is since, A. Now, your biggest clue for this answer is the present perfect tense has been greater concern. When you use since to talk about time, 99% of the main clauses will be present perfect or present perfect continuous. For example, since 2001, I have lived in Vancouver. So I started living in Vancouver in 2001 and I still live here. Or since the child watched the horror movie, she has been having nightmares. Or since the airing of the news story, there has been greater concern. All right, everyone, have a great day. Bye.